Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. Well, the chit chat is basically just going to be the story time of why and how, or what was the reason why I moved in with my boyfriend. And yeah, so let's get started. And yes, oh, the makeup tutorial is just going to be kind of like my everyday look because I don't really have time that much anymore to get ready since I'm already like a senora, so hashtag senora life. So yeah, I'm going to be mentioning the products and they'll probably be listed down below. So it all started, we've been together, me and my boyfriend have been together for about, well, we're almost going to be 2 years in March the 9th. And it all began when he went to go meet my parents, because you know, Hispanic parents. Oh, by the way, I'm using dark brown and Anastasia, and this is the number 7 brush, Anastasia, and my spoolie is really fucked up, so I don't even know why I'm bothered brushing them. But anyways, it all started when he went to meet my parents, because you know how Mexican parents are, like you have to go you have to go pedirle la mano, like if you're gonna get married, like yeah, whatever. So yeah, it all started the relationship with my stepdad. Since my stepdad, well, he was living with us, obviously. Our relationship, well, his relationship with my parents at that time was great, like great. I was so happy because I was like, oh my god, I didn't think that they were gonna get along until things happened. Things happened between my stepdad and my mom, and my mom's perspective changed. So my stepdad didn't really have anything to say about him or our relationship. So with time, it took time though. It took like about almost a year, half a year. So my mom, yeah, her perspective changed, and it made it like really difficult for our relationship because I was living with my mom now. Like I've been living with my mom, and her perspective changed about him, so she didn't really approve of me being with him anymore. I really don't. There's not a reason why, but yeah. So there was a time where I wasn't allowed to be with him anymore, and it was about like that lasted for like a month or two, and it was tough because like I wasn't able to see him, and then like that time a lot of haters decided to make fake accounts and direct messages like, oh, that he's cheating on you or whatever. But thanks to our communication and our trust, we managed to get through that. Anyways, the point was that my mom, she didn't want me to be with him, and yo me encapriché, and I was like, oh hell no, like he's the first guy that I actually love, like love. So I was like, nah, not this time. So um so yeah, like after that month, I guess she understood that I wanted to be with him, and she accepted him, I guess, just for me. So I was happy, everything was fine, like perfect, like perfect, until one day, if y'all know who my boyfriend is, he has a truck. He has a really like a truck, and it is like exhaust or something like that. I don't really know about trucks, but something like that. And he would always go to my house, like on the not on the weekends, but like during the weekdays whenever he had time. So it was kind of mostly every day. So we would be talking outside my house in the cold, whatever. And one day, we were at my house outside, and he was leaving because we were gonna go get yogurt, like a yogurtlicious, whatever. And then my sister came. He was about to leave when my small sister came outside, and she's like, Sarah, my mom said if you were done, if he was like gonna leave already because we were gonna go out. But the day before, she did the same thing. My mom did the same thing. And keeping in mind that like during that time, my mom would always tell me like, oh, like why you with him? Like there's other guys out there that you can meet and like stuff like that. But of course I didn't listen. And other stuff that I should just keep those things are to myself. But yeah, So that day, my sister came outside and she's like, oh, it was like in January 2nd, around that, yeah, like January 2nd. And my sister came outside and she's like, oh, my mom's like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, he's leaving already. And my boyfriend's like, okay, well, I'll just text you when I'm home. And I'm like, okay, te vas con cuidado, whatever. And yeah, I came inside. My boyfriend leaves. My mom comes in. I came inside to change my shoes. And then she comes in and she's like, why did he leave like that? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, así se escucha la troca. And she's like, and she knows that the troca se escuchaba así. And she's like that, haciendo sus caprichitos. And I'm like, he wasn't mad. Like, I was like over here trying to defend him, but I really couldn't do anything because I was living still with her. And then she's like, I don't know what's gonna happen anymore. Like, basically saying, like, she doesn't know if she's gonna give me permiso. So I was like, oh, dude. And I was like kind of upset because I was like, dude, like, but I said mucho, I had told him, like, don't burn, like, leave hella fast because there's kids. And he listened, like, he's like, oh, okay, well, yeah. And then, but that day he did not leave fast. Like, he did not leave fast. And so yeah, my mom was like, oh, que por qué se había ido así, whatever, que por qué hace esos caprichitos. And she didn't know what's gonna happen because she gave him an opportunity and something. And so she told me that I had to leave him. Like, she straight up told me, like, you have to leave him. And like, we were just so perfect. Like, we were not perfect. Well, we had our problems and stuff, but we were like in a good timing of our relationship. So we were fine and everything. And I was like, I was like that. All of a sudden, that hit me. Like, I was like, dude, like, I can't see myself without him. Like, we've been through like like a lot. Like, many relationships wouldn't have been. Don't really resist like all the things if they were in our positions. So we had already been through not long distance, but just like we couldn't see each other or talk to each other at all or text each other, but we would do it over a certain period of time. So this time, like, I told him and he's like, yeah, but I didn't leave fast and sepa qué. And I was like upset too. I was like, dude, like, no. So then that was one day. The next day I was like, oh, probably mom's just gonna get over it. Like, she's probably just gonna get over it. Y ya se le va a pasar. And yeah, like, I was acting like nothing, and then whatever, like, yeah. That day my boyfriend didn't come because he was sick. So yeah. Yeah, luego that night again, my mom was like, she was in the bathroom and she called me and she's like, Sara, what happened with Victor? And then I was like, what do you mean? She's like, did you break up with him? And then I was like, no. And she's like, I want you to break up with him because you should go out and meet new guys, y que sepa qué. And I was like, no, like, I want to be with him, but you know, her. And she's like, yeah, but what he's doing, like, he's over here not showing respect to what I said. I'm like, but what do you mean? Like, I was telling her, like, what do you mean, like, no respect? And then ya fue cuando she's like, no, like, I want you to leave him. Like, I don't care what you say. You're my daughter. You live under my roof. Y que sepa qué. Okay. I'm like, okay, I'll leave him. I wasn't gonna leave him, obviously. So I was like, okay, I'll leave him. Yeah, I was on the phone with him. I was like, okay, can I talk to him on the phone? And she's like, I want to listen. I'm like, dude, no. And like, she was like right there wanting to listen. I'm like for real, like, they said, like, can I at least talk to him? So like I was saying, the next day came by. My mom went to work. She was working, and I told my boyfriend, like I didn't want to break up with him. Like, we didn't want to break up. So we decided to keep everything like low-key. And yeah, my mom came home from work. She called me in the room and she started telling me that stuff, like, you better have left him. If I go in that room and I find a secret phone or something, I'm gonna do this and this and this, like, sepa qué. And then I was like, I was just trying to like hold it in because I was like, she's my mom, I'm not gonna disrespect her or anything because I'm not like that. And I was just trying to hold it in. And then that happened like that was February the 5th, what the heck, January. So I was like, I'm gonna hold it in, like, I'm not gonna disrespect my mom, y que sepa qué. So she asked me this certain question that I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, yeah. She asked me if I had like done stuff, had sexual intercourse with my boyfriend, and I was like, yeah. And she was like, what? Like, you're this? Like, she started telling me stuff, and then I was like, Like, I was just sitting there, like, and she's like, you want to go live with them? And then I was like, I was just like, I would not say anything. I was just there, like, trying to, like, just staring at her. And she's like, I'm gonna send you with your father, or I'm gonna send you to this, I'm gonna send you here, I'm gonna send you that. And, like, I had the phone hidden. Like, I think I had it in my stomach, like, hidden in my stomach. So we were arguing. She was arguing for, like, the longest time ever. She started crying. She called my dad, and she told me to tell my dad what had happened. And so I did. I told my dad, and then I honestly, like, I was so afraid to tell my dad. Because, oh my god, my dad's like those guys that, oh my god, guys. Like, oh, that was really scary. But my dad loves my boyfriend. Like, they always are texting me. Oh my god. But yeah, anyways, I was so afraid to tell my dad. But I was like, dude, like, my dad's gonna, oh, dude, he's gonna, like, dude, he's gonna get so pissed off at me. But he was really understanding. And he tried telling my mom, like, you need to calm down. Okay, first of all, she was basically kicking me out of the house. So I was like, dude, like, what do I do? And then I was texting my boyfriend, but this guy was over here sleeping. Y yo allá con la preocupación. But anyways, the point was that we were, like, it happened since, okay, it was since 3 to, like, 8. That's how long all this happened. And so my dad was talking to me. Then we talked to my suegros. And then my dad said, what did I want? And then I was like, because my mom said, if you stay here, things are not going to be the same. You're not going to have another boyfriend. I'm not going to have trust in you. And my dad didn't want me to go to Mexico with him because he knows that over there's no, like, good opportunities for me. And I didn't want to go to Mexico. Until my boyfriend decides to answer. And then I told him, like, what was going on, pues. And he's like, what? Really? And he was like, well, and then he's like, I told him, like, oh, my dad wants to talk to you. To blend this out, I don't know, this doesn't have a name, but my cuñada gave it to me. He's like, well, like, he was really, like, surprised too, because he's like, how did she find out? And I was like, well, I told her. And he didn't get mad or anything because I told her. He was like, oh. And then, oh my god. Y ya luego, he's like, okay, I'm gonna talk to my parents. Because my mom told me, o es ahorita te vas con él, o te olvidas de él. And then I was like, dude, like, no. But still, we're young, but like, I had so many mixed feelings in me. I was just like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I honestly was just like, if I leave him, like, it's gonna hurt me, because we've been through so much and we've been together for, like, a really long time. And I didn't want to leave him. So I was like, like, it was really difficult for me. And then my mom was just making that, like, she was making up so many things. Like, I was like, don't even start. She was saying que she would forgive me, but I know she wouldn't. And so like, there was phone calls all, like, cada rato there was, like, a phone call. It was my dad trying to talk to my mom, or my suegro's talking to my mom, and this little person se apareció. Not gonna mention his name, but oh my god, he began to get into our business too. And just to set my concealer, I'm gonna use the Tempera shade in, oh my god, that is so white, or pink, or whatever. Okay, anyways, okay, anyways, yeah, so we were arguing the whole time. I started packing my stuff because my mom was like, you're gonna leave like that. And I was like, so I look so ratchet. I was wearing, like, some leggings que tengo por aquí, some, like, ratchet ass leggings con, like, pelitos and shit. Not pelitos, but, like, boronitas, and, like, I don't even know. And she's like, you're gonna live como te vas. And while she was talking, I grabbed my stuff, because I was like, I bought those stuff. And then some of the stuff, my boyfriend gave it to me to prime my face. Oh my god, I'm running out of it. I'm using the Hangover 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray. So I started packing my stuff. I started grabbing the bags, like, my favorite bags, and I started packing. I was like, oh my god, heck no. So first of all, oh my god, I deadass took, this is the first thing I packed by Anastasia. Anyways, So yeah, she was like begging me not to go. She's like, no, don't go, don't go. And I had told my boyfriend like, it's now or never. And then he's like, it's gonna be tough, but I don't wanna. Oh, my dad texted me. I don't wanna like lose you and be without you. And I was like, me neither. So yeah, like he told my mom that I told my mom that I was gonna leave with them. And so she was like, she got really upset. I'm using the LA Girl foundation in beige 646. Yeah. And yeah, I told my mom that I was gonna live with them. She was so mad, like really mad, like extremely mad. So yeah, my boyfriend came for me. My dad talked to me. He's like, this is gonna be a big step, so think twice before doing it. It's not that I don't like him, it's just think twice. And I was like, I want to be with him. Like, I was in more positive de mi respuesta, de mi decisión, and I was like, I want to be with him. So yeah, I left, and my sister, I felt really, the reason why I was really sad for like a couple weeks, I was really sad. It wasn't because I wasn't happy. It was because of my sisters. Because when I saw them, my smallest sister she's really like, she doesn't show emotion. Like, she's really like, ugh. But that day, her eyes were so watery. She was helping me get the things out when my boyfriend had arrived already. And she was helping me like with the things. And she was like, her eyes were really watery. And I was like, oh my god. I see the other one at school because she's a freshman. But the other one, pues no la veo. And yeah, like I haven't seen her either. And like that's what breaks me. Like, I'm close to both of them, but she's the one that I've been closer the most. And the one that has shown me like the most support. I'm not throwing shade at the other one. So if you're watching this, Emily, I'm not throwing shade at you. I'm just saying what's true. But yeah, and then when we were packing, when I was putting the stuff in the truck, my mom was still crying. But she was crying not because she felt bad that I was leaving. She was crying because of anger. She was just really angry. And yeah, like my dad just told her to keep things calm. She didn't talk to me for like, I don't even know, like 3 weeks, almost a month. She didn't talk to me at all. Like, she didn't text me, she didn't do anything. And I was like, okay, whatever, like I'm happy with my new life. So yeah, I was like, I'm happy with my new life. And yeah, like it's just, that's kind of like all that matters, you know. And yeah, like I came. My suegra, the ones that went and pick me up was my boyfriend and my suegra. And it was already dark. It was dark and it was like raining. And like I was like happy. I was happy. But I knew at the same time it was gonna be tough because it's like adapting to a new lifestyle. Since I have AP classes, like I know, like, and then para acabarla, like I hadn't taken my assignments. I just took like clothes and my shoes and purses and my makeup. Most of all my makeup. I left like a bunch of palettes over there, but they're the palettes that I really didn't like want. So the basic reason was, basically the overall reason why I left with my boyfriend was because of my mom's approval. My mom's approval. She like, how do I say this? Se dejó llevar, I guess you can say that, by other comments from other persons. And I'm using the same one that I used to conceal my eyebrows. Se dejó llevar por like the same other comments the certain person or persons would say. So I was like fed up with that. I was like, you know what, like I'm done. Like, you did it once and we were willing to go do it again, like keep it like hidden from her. Pero pues that question, she asked me that question and I know she was gonna go check me. She's done that like before. So she was gonna go check me, so I was like, oh, might as well just say the truth. And I told her the truth, and eso me gané. So yeah, that was basically the reasons why I moved in with my boyfriend, and I don't regret it. Like, I really don't regret it. It's hard. So like any of you guys that are like trying to move in with your BFs, it's hard. Not like extremely difficult, not. But it's just really, if you're still a student, like I still have one more year of high school. And at principio, everybody was like, oh my God, is it true that you moved in with your boyfriend because they caught you this or that? And I was like, no, who said that? And they're like, oh, someone que esto que lo otro. And I'm like, first of all, I have no friends. Like, I literally have no friends. Like, my only friend is my cousin, Julie. That's it. But she's not even here. I literally have no friends. So that's why I was like, I didn't tell no one. Or my cuñada, but she's my cuñada. And I didn't tell no one, so everybody was over here with the chismes. I was pregnant, except I'm using the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair Light. Porque, but yeah. Everybody was saying like hella stuff. Oh my God, that's a lot. Everybody was saying que, okay, I was pregnant, or that I got kicked out. Well, I basically kind of did, but yeah. So that's, and then who else told me this like really dumb thing? Oh, that my husband was like obsesionado with me, that he took me. And I was like, dude, that is like something really dumb. No, that's really dumb. Yeah, like many other people expected like something. The main reason why a lot of girls move out is because they're pregnant, or because they think that, or they're living horrible things in their home. And you guys are not están para saberlo or anything, but it's not that I was living horrible things, but I just really had too many responsibilities at home. And not that I'm complaining, it's just, well, kind of is, but it's just that those responsibilities were already like literally like mother responsibilities. And I was just like no, like I wanted to live my life as a teenager. Our relationship, from the time that my mom accepted him again, had really been complicated. Not us, but just like the circumstances. Like I wasn't allowed to be out for more than like 3 hours. We were never able to finish a movie without her calling me and saying that it was hella late. I couldn't go out to eat like around 5 because it was really late and it was dark. Like those things too, like I don't think any guy would aguantar también like those things, you know? So that's why like I'm appreciative of my boyfriend. And like we did go through some stuff. That was at the beginning. We didn't, all this, we would fight, but kind of it would be like, oh, like from my mom. Because I would get frustrated that she wouldn't let me go out. And he knew that I like to go out, and that I know he likes to go out too. I'm using the Scandal Eyes by Rimmel London in 001 black. So I would get frustrated, like my mom wouldn't let me go out and stuff. So that's where kind of we would argue, because I thought he was gonna leave me, like, and I didn't want to be led on. So that would be the main reasons we would argue. But yeah, like almost 2 years. We didn't plan this at all. Like we were planning until I finished high school, and like right now it's not. Money is not tough right now, because I mean he has a good job, and he told me like, you can work, it's optional, I'm not forcing you to work. And most guys would be like, oh, okay, vete a trabajar ya, y que sepa qué, que te compres tus pinturas, y que sepa qué. So yeah, and oh yeah, para aclarar something else, now that I'm here. I'm not with him for his truck. I'm not with him because he bought me the iPhone. I'm not with him because he bought me the iWatch. I'm not with him because he buys me makeup. No. I've been with him since he bought me 2 McChickens. I remember, that's how we started talking, by 2 McChickens. I've been with him since he had no car. I've been with him since literally through thick and thin. I mean thin and thick.
Thick
literally.
and thin.
Thick and thin. Thin and thick. Thick and thin. So everybody, todavía dicen like, she moved in with him because he has a good truck. Like, oh my gosh, que tiene que ver the truck? Like for me, he can have a freaking old ass van cayéndose, and I would still be with him. La venenosa. But yeah, Este, a ver, what else? Oh yeah, I answered the other one on the Q&A, but this asked me again. What what is the pros and cons of being a wife at a young age? Some pros: you're with the person you love. Did someone knock? Oh, you're with the person you love, and now it's more freedom because like, well, también no vamos a llegar like at 5 in the morning hella drunk. No, but like we can go out to places. We'll just tell my servers like, oh well, we're gonna go here, like we'll be back, and they'll be like, oh, okay, we'll just take the keys just in case like we're already sleeping or whatever. And then before I wasn't allowed to go to like his family parties, and he has like family here, so I wasn't allowed to come to his house or like any of that. And like I feel so bad because my sogra would always invite me. She would sometimes call me like, oh, this my cuñadas too, his cousins or whatever, like, and I wasn't allowed. And now like it's better because ya puedo, like, I didn't want them to think que yo no quería convivir, but they knew. It was only my sogra, but obviously she wasn't gonna go explaining to the whole family she can't come because this. Yeah, like everybody, my mom thinks that I left with them por capricho, but it was because of that. Pero también ella, like the reason why she didn't want me to be with them, it was a capricho. Cause I don't even know why she didn't want me to be with them. Huh?
Can I put the video in black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna put it, okay?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm using this. I really don't like this mascara. It's like, I don't know, like me mancha hella up here. I usually get the telescopic one, pero está como que I wanted to try it out, but no sé, me mancha todo. My eyelashes are like so small. I want to get lash extensions. Well, not so small, but ahí va. But yeah, cons of being a wife. It's not really cons. It's just like something I have to something I have to adapt to, which I already did. My boyfriend works early, so I really have to wake up early to make him his lonche. I don't mind that, to be honest. I don't really mind it because he's really appreciative. ¿Verdad, babe? I don't know. He's working right now. I'm using, oh, by the way, the powder brush I use is, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know. I took it from my mom when I barely started doing makeup. So I don't know. I don't know where she got it. Why do my eyebrows look gray? Okay, whatever. I don't really have cons. What are cons of being a wife at a young age? Probably just the homework. Well, if you have like advanced classes, but when he goes to play soccer or work, well, not really work, but when he goes like to play soccer, the first thing is that lo atiendo, obviously, like when he gets home, like, well, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to eat already? But he usually waits, so we don't eat right away. Me and my cuñada do eat like right away, because you know, but he usually waits, or he usually goes and plays soccer. Oh, this bronzer brush, I got it from Dope Color, but I ordered it on Amazon. It was like, I don't even know. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but this foundation, it just makes my nose itch. I'm not picking my mocos. Lo atiendo primero, and then I go and do my homework. And then, or in electives or in classes, when they give us time, I do as much homework as I can, because you know, like, you have to give attention to your hubby. So that's me. I have to give him attention. And yeah, like, I don't even know if I said that. But yeah, there's not really any cons, like extremely bad cons. It's just that if you're willing to adapt to a new, if you're willing to adapt to a new living, then, well, mine was really, it's just okay, probably a con would be the cooking. Not that I don't like to cook, it's just that everyone has different ways of cooking. So he has like certain things that I really don't know. Well, like, I know how to make them, but I make them a certain way. So I think that's one. But that depends if your husband or boyfriend is delicado, because mine is. And yeah. So, para que todos queden diciendo cosas. Damn, this video is gonna be long AF, but you know what? I don't care. Ah, dude. I hate cuando this happens. Great, pretty sure everyone can relate to this. But yeah. What else should I tell you guys? Well, that's kind of basically it. My eyebrow, I really fucked up my eyebrow. Kind of from right here. But yeah, I didn't do anything big because I was like, de por sí, this video is gonna be long with my everyday look. Imagínense if I did the long one. So now I'm just gonna put on a little bit of highlight because I don't really wear highlight that much anymore. Ay. I'm spraying it with the Mario Badescu Skincare, the cucumber and green tea. What es lo mismo, but and I'm using the Slick palette. Y sepa cuál es este, but I'm using this one, que ya ni tengo. You guys know this is really awkward when you're just talking to the camera by yourself. Oh my god. Okay. So yo, a ver si así ya les paran la boca a todos. Y todas, because I know it's pretty much more girls than guys, porque los girls son bien chismosas. Somos, porque yo también soy bien chismosa. Let's drop it in the toilet.
She probably had it in her back pocket.
Oh, I didn't drag color pop. And I hit Avenue. I think I'm gonna crop some parts because some parts I'm just staring at the mirror. Ew,
This one's 17 minutes. Casi 18.
Really?
Yeah.
This one's like 30.
Fuck. Todavía que tenga como unos 25. Todavía 24.
I know, but they wanted a story time. By the way, I'm recording on my iPhone porque todavía no tengo camera. But you know, todo se empieza desde abajo. Not right away. We're gonna start with new equipment. If you start with new equipment, es que bueno, que te siente. A mí se me va bien. I don't really need to spend money on right now. But and now to set off. Did I forget anything? I feel like I forgot something, but I didn't. Okay, whatever. But just to set this off because I'm gonna finish this video porque ya está muy largo. I'm gonna use the same things that I use. So. And then I go back in with this, the blue one that I use, and just tap it in. Porque... Oh my god, look at that highlight. Oh my god, look, can you see that? Oh my god. Oh my god, me and my ex best friend used to always wear highlight. Yeah, if you guys want to see that transformation from me to Demiri, wait, me, right? From me to Demiri, let me know. We'll be uploading another video tomorrow because we're gonna have a special guest, or guests, tuning in with us. So yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, this story time, and you guys want more story time, porque we have a lot of story times. Well, I have a lot because my life has been full of pura farandula.
It's a long time. Must have been large.
If you guys want to see more videos like this, just just comment down below. And yeah, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Y till next time.